If you are new to Gmail and you're looking to learn how to use Gmail professionally, then this video is for you. The first question to ask is, what is Gmail and what is it used for? Gmail is a free web-based email service provided by Google that allows you to send, receive, and manage emails. And what is an email? An email stands for electronic mail, and it is the message you send to an individual. The message you send to an individual is what is called the email, and the Gmail is a web-based email service that has been provided by Google to enable you send and receive emails. Okay. In order to get access to Gmail, make sure that you open your Chrome browser, then you navigate your mouse and open a new tab. After successfully opening a new tab, come over to Google Apps, then select Gmail from this portion. This is how Gmail interface looks like. We have the main menu. When you click on it, it collapses the other categories. We have the search options that helps you to create filter in Gmail. There is the support, there is the setting session, and there is Gemini. You can use Gemini in Gmail. We have the Google Apps that helps you to navigate to other apps, and these are add-ons that helps you to improve the functionality of your Gmail. You can click on the plus sign to get more, but we would come back to that later. Over here in our Gmail, the first thing we will be looking at is how to categorize our inbox or how to clean our inbox. If you are somebody that has a lot of messages coming into your inbox, this would help you sort out and clean your inbox. The first thing you need to do is to create a label. In order to create a label, navigate your mouse to the plus sign and click on create new label. Then you give your label a name. I would say not necessarily, not necessary, sorry, and click on create. You can click on these three dots to change the color, the label color for your label. I would go ahead and select orange. Then I would create another label, say optional. Then I click on create. I click on the three dots to change the label color. I'll go with blue. All right. Now over here in our label, not necessary, when you click on this, there is nothing here. Now, after successfully creating your labels, one thing that you need to do is head over to your settings, click on see all settings, navigate your mouse to labels and scroll down to show in message list. Over here, make sure that you have hide selected, okay? It will be like this for you. So make sure that you select hide and hide, because when you don't do that and you categorize your messages, it's still going to be in your inbox, and we don't want that to happen. Over here, we go ahead and select the message that we want out of our inbox. I would go ahead and select this message. First of all, what you need to do is select one message, navigate your mouse to this three dot that says more, click on it, and filter messages like this. Then you create filter. Over here, make sure that you select skip the inbox so that you don't see it in your inbox, and apply filter to four matching conversations like this. After filtering the system, it has only seen four conversations with similar email addresses like that. Then we click on apply the label. Then you select it not necessary to the label that I created as not necessary. Then I click on create filter. Over here, it's not going to be in my inbox. Okay, it's not going to be in my inbox. When I click on not necessary, I'll see all my messages here. Now let's do one more for you to see. You can also select a lot of emails. For instance, I want to select this email from Calm, then I want this Moody Month, and I want Roadmap as well. Now that I have selected these three, I would go ahead and select more. Then I would filter messages like this. Go back and click create filter, skip the inbox. Also apply filter to conversations like this and apply my label. One thing that you can also do is, in case you want to delete bulk messages at once, you can select the email addresses of each message, go to more, and then filter messages like this, and then you come over to delete. Then you can delete it, and you can also forward messages to other email addresses using this option, okay? And then you can also take your time and then explore some of these options here. I have a video on my channel that has a detailed tutorial on how to organize your inbox. Do want to check that out. It will be, the link will be in the description box. After that, you click on create filter, and there you have it in your label. This is how you go about organizing your inbox. The next thing we will be talking about is how to get rid of promotional emails. So over here, you navigate your mouse to the promotions tab. Then you select one message. Well, I want to get rid of this message and as well as that of Jumia. Then I'll click on more, filter messages like this, create filter, and delete it. Also apply filter to matching conversations like this, and then create my filter. That is how you get rid of promotional emails. One thing that you can also do is that you can select, in case I don't want to receive messages from Jumia Nigeria, I'll select the email, come over to more, filter messages like this, click on create filter. When I click on skip the inbox, it means that whenever messages like this are coming into my inbox, I won't see it. It will be archived. Okay. And then you can also click on delete. When you click on delete it, it means that whenever it lands in your inbox, it's going to be deleted and you will not see it. So when you want to do something like this, you can also get rid of promotional emails using this method. And then you click on create filter. So I'm not going to receive messages from this particular email address. Whenever it lands in my inbox, it's going to be deleted and I won't see it. So that is how you go about getting rid of promotional emails. Another way to get rid of promotional emails is that you can select the email address of the person. So for instance, I don't want to be seeing messages from this person. You select the message and then you navigate your mouse to these three dots, you click on it, and then you can block this person, this particular email address. When you click on block, you will not receive messages from that particular email address. So that is how you can also get rid of promotional messages. The next thing we will be looking at is how to schedule emails. In order to schedule an email, you click on compose, and then I'm going to expand this a bit for you to see. You enter the name of the recipient. I'll go ahead and say hello, Barbara Woolley at gmail.com. And then you enter the subject. I'll say tutorial. Then you enter the message. Hi, this is a test. All right. Okay, and over here, whenever you are typing your message in your inbox, you can use these buttons to undo, redo. This is the font style. You can select the font style that you want. We have sans serif, serif, fixed width. So the one that you want to use, you can select it over here. All right. And then there is the text, the size of the text. We have small, normal, large, and huge. And you can use bold to format a part of a text. So you can, first of all, you have to select it and then select bold, and it will highlight that for you. There is italic, underline, and then the text color. The text color is the color of the text, and normally it's black, but in case you want to change it or make some changes, you can do that here. That is the text color. Okay. And then there is the alignment. We have the align left, align center, and then align right. You can also use this to generate numbered lists in your email address. You can use this to generate bulleted lists. You can use this to decrease indent, and you can use this to increase indent. And this is for code. This is for quote, and this is for strike throughs. You don't need that. And this is for removing formatting. So in order to remove formatting, I'll select this, click on remove formatting, and we are good to go. Over here, the formatting options are the ones above. These ones are the formatting options. Then you can also attach files. What you have to do is click on attach files. Then you select the type of file you want to attach, probably your CV or something important. Then you click on, well, you can select the file like this and you click on open, and then it will be in your email for you to send to the person. You can also insert links. For instance, I want this particular word to be a link so that when somebody clicks on it, it takes them to the actual link. You click on that, insert a link, you paste the URL over here. Then you click on apply link. When you paste the URL here and you click on apply link, let me just type something. And then I click on apply. It's going to be a link. So whenever somebody clicks on this, it's going to take them to the link. You can also insert emojis, but I don't think that is necessary. And then you can also insert files using your Google Drive. Okay, you can insert files from your Google Drive. And then you can also insert photos and images. So as of now, I don't have any photo in my Google Drive. So let me browse here. Okay, and click on open. Then here I have my image. You can resize it. So make sure that wherever you want to put your image, your cursor should be there. This image is at this place because my cursor was right above this. Okay, so make sure that wherever you want the image to be, your cursor has to be at that side as well. So when you click on the image, first of all, when you click on the image, you can use these options to resize it, small, best fit, original size, edit, hot text, and remove. So I'll go ahead and remove this. So after typing your message over here and you want to send this as a confidential message, this is how you go about it. You click on this and then you set the expiration date for this particular message. I can say it should expire in a day, a week, a month, 3 months, 5 years. Expires in one day. Then you can add an SMS passcode or no passcode. Then click on save. This is how you are going to get it. Okay. So when you send this message to this particular email address or any email address of your preference, the message is going to expire based on the date that you set. Now, when you are typing your message, you can also insert signature and you click on insert signature. You can manage, if you don't have any signature, you can leave it, but you can manage signatures by clicking on manage signatures. I think we'll come back to that later. And this option is for you can check your spellings and you can set up a time to meet. You can set up a time to meet. We will explore that option later as well. Now let's come back to the juicy part of this video. Now I've crafted my message. I don't want to send it right now. I want to send it like at a later date. What you do is come to this drop down, click on it, click on schedule send. Now there are options over here that you can select from, but in case you want to customize your date and time, you select pick date and time. Then I'll say tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Then I set my time as well. I'll say 6 a.m. in the morning. Then I select schedule send. Now, when you come to your labels, your categories over here, so labels are different from categories. Okay, these are folders. When you come over here to scheduled, you're going to see this message here. You see this message here. And when you send it, and when it gets sent successfully, it will be in your sent inbox. Then click on send. It's going to be here. It's going to be here. So this is how you go about scheduling messages for later. You can do this for if you're a busy person, you can schedule all your messages and then you will be good to go. Now let's take a look at how you can draft automatic responses. First of all, you have to go to settings, click on see all settings. Then we navigate under general, we will navigate our mouse down, down, down and come to vacation responder. You can leave a subject, you can type a subject over here. I'll go ahead and say demo. And then you can issue a start date. And in case you want this, in case you don't want this automatic response to no end, then make sure you don't check this box. If you want this automatic message to have an expiration date, you can go ahead and select check this box. Then you select your date from here. Then you type the message that you want over here. Then you head over and come to save changes. But let's have a look at one more thing here before we go. In order to insert signatures in your email, you can create a signature from here. So when you come to settings, you navigate your mouse to general, then head over to signature, you click on create new, then you can create a signature from here and say Barbara. Then click on create. And then over here, you can do some editing. In case you want to insert an image, you can insert the image here. If it's a link, you can do that. In case you want to add type some words like so Barbara, and then I have maybe contacts, and then I have maybe some social links. After doing all the typing, the changes that you need to do over here, then you go over. I also have this message here, the automatic response. And I think there's one more thing I would love to show you over here before we go back to our inbox. All right. Let's go back to the undo send. Whenever you're sending a message, whenever you send a message to someone, you realize that the seconds that you have to undo the message, you can select it from here. There is 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20, and 30. Okay, so the one that you prefer, I would select 10 seconds. When you send a message to someone, you have 10 seconds to undo the message. You can increase the time over here as well. And then the maximum page size, you can select how many messages you want to see on your front page. It can be 50, 25, or 20, or 10, or 15, or 100. Okay, so you select according to your preference. I want 50 messages on my inbox, the front page. Now there are a couple of items here that you can explore. Now after you are done with all the changes, we've created our signature, and then we've created our automatic message. We click on save changes. When somebody sends a message to you, they're going to get that automatic response, and then you can decide to respond to them later or not. So over here, in case I want to insert my signature, I just click on Barbara, and there I have it. I have it in my message. So I will go ahead and draft the message that I want, and then you go ahead and send your message to the person. The final thing we will be looking at is how to create templates in your Gmail so that you don't have to keep repeating messages over and over again in case there is this one particular message that you want to send to a lot of people. What you can do is head over to settings, see all settings, and then over to advanced. Over here in advanced, make sure that you enable templates. In case you want to use keyboard shortcuts in your email address, so you can enable this, but I don't want to use that. And then I click on save changes. After that, you navigate your mouse to compose, and then you craft your message. You craft your message over here. Make sure that you craft the message that you want to save as template. Then you navigate your mouse to the more options, click on it, and then under template, you save draft as template. Okay, so you make sure that you save draft as template, and then you click on save as new. Then you enter a new name, and you click on save. So anytime you want to send a message and you click on compose, you can insert your template by just clicking on this, and then click on template and new message. Then you have it over here. In case you don't do that, you don't enable the template in your settings, you won't be able to save the message as template. Okay, so when you come to advanced, make sure that you enable this, else you won't be able to do that. And you can also check labels, you can check accounts and import, and filter and blocked address. So when you apply a filter, this is where you're going to see all the filters that you've applied to the email addresses. Over here in our inbox, when you click on settings and then you scroll down, you can customize the density of your inbox. When you click on comfortable, you can see that. When you click on compact, you can also see the changes over here. But I want it to be default. I want more space between. So you can have comfort. Comfort is also okay. And then the theme, the appearance, how you want it to be. We'll come back to that later, but let's have a look at the inbox type. You can have important messages to be first, and read to be first, start to be first, so however you want it, but I prefer the default. And then you can also have the reading pan, how you want it to be. So right, you can, if you select right of inbox, it means that your messages are going to be at the right side. So let's do that for you to see. Okay, so you see that over here, but we don't want that. I'm not comfortable with this, so I would go back and then select no split. But when you click on right of inbox, this is how it's going to be for you. And this is more compact, which makes reading very difficult. Then you can, when you select below, this is going to be below as well. I'll go ahead and select no split. Now let's come back to the theme. When you click on view all, you can select a theme for your email, your Gmail account. Okay. So when I click on more images, I can select an image to use as my background. Click on insert, I click on save, and there I have it. You can also go ahead and try using Gemini in Gmail, but before you can use Gemini in Gmail, it means that you need to upgrade your Gmail workspace. And when you click on upgrade, there are a couple of options here that you can select. There is $6 per month, and you get to have 100 gigabyte total storage for Google Photos Drive and Gmail. And this is the AI Premium. For now, they are running a promotion, so when you do this, when you buy this, it's actually 290 CDs. When you buy this, you get 2 terabytes of total space, and then you can use Gemini in Gmail, Drive, and more. And there is Notebook LM Plus. Then you get access to Gemini Advanced. Over here on the side, you can explore some of the add-ons by clicking on Get Add-ons. Then you scroll down to the ones that works with Gmail. So this works with Gmail. So in case you want to use these add-ons in your Gmail, you go to the plus sign, you click on it, you select the ones that works with Gmail, and then you install it. After installing it successfully, you can see that I have installed Zoom for Google Workspace. So in case you want to use it, it will be here. Your add-ons will be here. So you click on this, you sign in, and then you get to use it in your Gmail. Thank you so much for watching. In order not to miss out on any tutorial, make sure that you subscribe to the channel.